All right, welcome back. We are currently cruising at flight level 360, about 40 miles from our top of descent. I'm just sitting back here in the cabin enjoying the views as we fly over Spain. Let's go ahead and jump back into the cockpit and let's get ready for our descent here. So we are doing a config 3 landing. That's set. Seatbelt, no smoking on. 3000 is the platform. Barrow set
Es tipo, estamos en
235.
estamos intentando hablar de tu
An
vuelo,
auto
no
brake
vamos a
slow
hacer
landing.
eso.
That's
Lo que
config
podríamos
3 at
hacer es
144 knots.
give us
We have
adjustment
the
and
barrow and
increase
local
our base
altimeter
rates and
armed.
reduce the fuel consumption.
So
Thank you.
radar's fishing down, spoilers armed, PCAS is set to below. So let's get her cleaned up. And we are still expecting 24 right, which is the active runway in Barcelona. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay. Descent's been going pretty smooth. Had a little bit of area early on where I had to pop the speed brake, but that's no big deal. That's to be expected sometimes. And we are number 1 for arrival. That'll be nice. Total flight time's been 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm excited because I think next weekend we're going to be doing some Discovery Airlines flight in the A320. Although, in case y'all haven't noticed, I have not flown the A220 yet. I do have it. I've had it for a couple weeks now, or a week, whenever it came out. I've had it since release day. I'll be honest with you, I just, with my real job and just family stuff, I just haven't had time to take the aircraft out and play around in it. I'll probably do that this week, and then next weekend we'll probably do potentially some breeze ops in the A220, but again, I haven't, not that I don't want to fly it, beautiful aircraft. I have messed around with the controls, all that good stuff. Just having, and they've been doing some updates, so also I've been like, hey, like, I'm not in a, listen, I haven't had the plane for, the whole time we've had, basically since FS 2020, and so it's not a big deal for me to wait a couple weeks, so, and I'm not in a rush to be the first to show it like everybody else. Like, I don't give a crap about that. I do this because I love the sim and love flying, not because I am trying to make, be the first one to do something so I get subs or whatever, It's honestly kind of annoying, to be honest with you. If I'm being honest. It's like, I was like, hey, I'd love to, like, I don't know, this is just my own personal thing. Like, I actually don't ever watch really streamers. I've watched Edward the Pilot because he's the A220 pilot and he's been working with Synaptic for a long time. But I'll be honest with you guys, like, I typically do not watch pre-release streams because I want to see the aircraft and experience it for myself for the first time. The 757 comes out, you'll see me probably fly that one right away because I'm super familiar with it from X-Plane, so I'll be able to jump right in that plane and just go. But with the A220, I got to do a little bit of learning, make sure I tighten that up. And we're gonna go here now. Open descent. Yeah, I love to experience these add-ons for the first time by myself, And it just seems like there's so many content creators now that all they care about is being the first ones to show this shit. And I'm like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not like criticizing them. Like a lot of them, this is not my job, right? I do this because I just love flight simming and I love flying these aircraft. Like, but for those guys, it's their job, so it's important. But for me, I want to experience that for myself and get to know the aircraft. And when I'm ready, I'll stream it, which will probably be next weekend, if I'm being honest. For the most part, I got it figured out, but there's a couple little things here or there that I just want to make sure that, because I always fly on VATSIM for the most part. Occasionally I'll do say intentions, but yeah, so there you go. We're going to expedite a little bit. Do our base turn. down here to performance, activate approach. Yeah, I'll definitely be flying the Bluebird. I'm super familiar with the 757, so when that one comes out, you'll probably see me stream that opening day or make videos on that opening day. But that's, again, it's because I've had that plane for years in X-Plane, so I'm very, very familiar. And we can arm the approach mode. Okay, and there's the localizer. Okay, flaps one. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous approach into Barcelona, Spain. Okay, flap two. I'll tell you what, believe it or not, I think my most anticipated aircraft in this sim is the Fenix A320 NEOs, or the A320 and A321 NEO. I love the NEOs. I wish we had them sooner. I love flying the toeless NEOs, but I will tell you, like, just nothing. I'm getting to the point now where it's like I have all the
Barcelona
777.
traffic, Ryanair 1 for Charlie, taxiing to hiding point, runway 26 right.
I have 777s and all that stuff, and 75s and 76s, and all the good planes and X-plane. And I'll just tell you, like, the way this sim looks is just unmatched, man. And I just can't, like, I'm more and more finding myself like, man, I really just don't have a reason to play X-plane, especially now that we're getting all the aircraft, we're getting all the biz jets. I mean, it's fantastic. And I love X-plane too, so I hope nobody takes it that way. It's just, for me personally, the visuals of MSFS just, and the textures of the aircraft. I mean, the quality of this plane and any builds planes and all these different, it's just like, damn, dude, why would I play anything else? Okay, we'll go 170.
Then crossing 24 right.
And Barcelona traffic, Vueling 599er X-ray Deltas on a 10-mile final for runway 24 right. Barcelona traffic. So ATC went offline. So we did have ground on, so that makes our taxi super easy. We're just gonna taxi here, right into the ramp. And our gate is the first one, 226. And a nice smooth flight though, I'll tell you what. 5 DME will go gear down. Flaps 3. And we'll give the plane the speed back. Gear down. Flaps 3. Plane has a speed. My control.
Approaching 2-4 right.
Confirmed.
Ryanair 1 for Charlie, lining up runway 24 left, waiting for departing aircraft.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue.
Retard. 5.
Okay, reversers. Reverser to green and decel. Ourselves centered up here.
Barcelona traffic, Vueling 6140, direct
Auto brake off.
Reversers out. And Barcelona traffic, this is Vueling 59er, X-ray Delta, clear runway 4 right, taxi for ramp 9 November.
Sentados y con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado, hasta que el avión se detenga y la señal luminosa se apague. Le recordamos que todos los dispositivos electrónicos de mano deben permanecer en modo avión y los ordenadores portátiles apagados y asegurados hasta la apertura de puertas. Presten atención al abrir los compartimentos superiores y revisen sus asientos para no olvidar ningún objeto. Le recordamos que no está
You know what? I wasn't paying attention. I rolled right by my ramp there.
Nuestro programa de fidelización.
No worries, we'll just flip a quick UE here. I'm back on my
Para más información, nos encontrará en vueling.com.
heads down, clean it up. That's what I get.
Para iPhone, Android y Windows Phone. Al comandante y a toda la tripulación Vueling nos ha encantado acompañarles. Esperamos volver a hacerlo. Gracias por volar con nosotros. Esperamos que disfrute de su estancia y hasta pronto. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft comes to a halt and the fasten seatbelt sign turns off. We remind you that all portable electronic devices must be kept in airplane mode and all laptops switched off and secured until the aircraft doors are opened. Be careful when opening the overhead lockers and check your seats to make sure you haven't left anything behind. We remind you that smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes is strictly prohibited. Through our Pointer loyalty program, you can collect points and cash them in for flights. If you haven't already done so, sign up now and start enjoying the benefits. For more information, you'll find us at Vueling.com, on Facebook and Twitter, and our app for iPhone, Android, and Windows Phone. On behalf of our captain and all of Vueling crew, it's been a pleasure to have you on board. We'd love to do so again. Thank you for flying with us. Enjoy your stay, and we hope to see you soon.
Doing one off.
Cuídese de cabina de salvaguardas y crochet.
All right. Welcome to Barcelona. And that concludes our Vueling Airlines ops. Thanks for joining me. Next time we're in the Airbus, we'll be headed out of Frankfurt, which is going to be fun because it's been a while since I did in and outs from Frankfurt. So excited about that. And we'll be flying for Discovery Airlines or Eurowings Discovery. So see ya.